That's not right. That's not right. That looks gnarly.
It was an accident. It was on purpose, but it wasn't really meant to be on.
Hurting like a son of a bitch. Let me tell you what.
Maelthorin is tired of taking shrooms.
Force a fucking squirrel. A squirrel.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm having
Sabas-
a heart attack.
Yeah, Timmy's mom.
I turned the computer on. What's up?
Mom's hot.
Last time that we were all here together, we finished up the little quest for the goblins, getting the potatoes and money as the rewards, or potatoes and hat with no money. Let's see, Dubbager found a talking sword that he has now connected with and is on a quest to help find his long-lost lover.
That probably
Sabas did not like that because cursed sword, maybe. You made your way back up to the mine shaft where you explored the discovered little mineway, finding a rock creature in which it got angry, explosion, you fought it, killed it. Maelthorin killed it, to be exact. That's where Balasar learned he can fly. That's pretty cool. He ended up running himself into the ceiling, but that's all right. You know, first flight. Making it down the hallway, feeling a strange vibration in the walls. You found a secret corner room that had a spinning orb with a bunch of dead creatures on the ground. After a little bit of trial and error trying to fit the orb into the bag of holding, Sabas walked up and touched it. In doing so, showed him a vision of an army and a figure who looked different, but with an unmistakable smile of the reborn god of void. On top of his tower, with a huge army below, and what seemed to be Rathkin, his home, one of the capitals of Davonmere. And with a clutch natural 20 perception, he knows how he can get you guys to Davonmere now. But in also absorbing the souls, the blood of whatever these creatures brought into this orb, the blue veins inside of his body turned purple for a moment, and a new awakened state of this unknown substance has been not quite discovered, not quite understood, but it's apparent that there is something new with this experiment that is Sabas himself. And it is in this room, as the orb stops spinning and the vibrations stop, the sound of the whirling comes to an end. There is a dead silence as Sabas, your eyes go from completely white and purple back. Your irises, you let out a breath, and you find yourself in a dark room surrounded by a bunch of corpses. But as you look at them now, you can spot facial features. You can see what once was before the corruption, as you accepted and consumed the souls within the orb, which used to be within these creatures.
We're all in this room now?
Everybody's like on the outskirts. Everybody else was like at the doorway. Sabas was the only one that went in.
Okay.
But you guys, it's about 15 feet away from where Sabas was, is where you guys are at. So you guys are only 15 feet apart.
Sabas will look down at his hand at the place where where he touched, and he'll just turn around and Hey, that problem solved. Problem solved. Got it. Got to take care of, guys. Nothing. All good. Let's go. That was not. Tasted like strawberries.
Saren's gonna rush up to him and like almost punch him in the face. And then he's gonna be like, that was the stupidest thing you could have done. Are you
No, I'm sure the tower or yeah, I'm fine. I feel good actually. Better than I have in a while. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still surrounded by this macabre scene of all these creatures that died, but I actually have some clarity.
Can I
Not
cast
good.
Detect Good and Evil?
What alignment are you, Sabas?
Technically neutral, not true neutral, but like chaotic
Neutral.
Yeah.
With your detect good and evil, you feel actually you would feel a faint undead and fiend on the orb, but it's diminishing as you kind of scan the area.
Okay, so it's not diminishing and only being located like in his heart, in his head.
Correct. Nope.
His
Nothing.
left wrist.
Yep. Nothing around Sabas. Just the orb itself emits a little bit of it, and then it kind of dims and kind of dissipates to the point where by the time concentration up to 10 minutes, I'd say after like 2 minutes, this room just no detection of anything.
Okay. I'm gonna squint. And then I'm just gonna be like, I think we need to leave now.
Saren, relax. I promise I am fine. When I touched the orb, something about me changed. And I know that's scary because all of the things recently when they change us has been bad. But I feel fine. I feel more like myself than I have since before I even got kidnapped. And that is a surprise. And you see just kind of like a little bit of like the tension in Sabas's face release a little. You can like tell when someone's just like not had enough sleep, been in a stressful environment, and just like their whole body is tense. And as he says this to you, you can feel his eyes wet a little bit, and his body is like relaxed, and he means it.
You feel that.
Okay.
I don't have great news, though. I have a feeling. No, not a feeling. I had a vision when I touched the orb. It gave me an insight into what he's planning.
Really?
I saw a field, a plain of insurmountably numerous creatures just like this in my homeland. Just a sea of tortured, macabre creatures with the same blue blood. I don't know if it's now, I don't know if it's in the future, but it's close. It has to be. They're on Davonmere, where he is.
Well, we just need to know how to find it then.
As much as I want to sit here and help the town people of each of these cities that we've got to be a part of, something really bad is happening there. And I don't know how much longer they have. That's what I saw. That's how I feel. Also, don't touch random orb things. Just because I did it this time does not mean this is like an open invitation to touch weird shit in the future.
I'm gonna give him like a bonk on the back of the head. Well, duh.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, so we got to go to Davonmere. I think we've stopped the tremors here. Let's at least report that that's done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds
So
about right.
much more to do here.
How do we get to Davonmere?
Boat, I would presume. I mean,
Do we know how to get there?
do I recall if it's literally just like a boat north? Do I have a concept of where? I mean, like we've seen this in maps and other things, but I don't remember if I specifically know which like sailor direction to go.
Well, again, you kind of got that glimpse in the vision with your nat 20 as you were zooming out to see the world at large. It's like a southwestern direction.
I don't have exact coordinates, but I did get a perspective while in the vision. I have a cardinal direction, and that's about it. I'm sure it's close. I mean, either way, it's the best we got, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Like I said, I don't know if that's happening right now or if that's 5 years from now, but I don't feel like it's a coincidence for me to have seen it when I did. It's too unlikely. And if Carnavia is being swarmed, I mean, they at least had a heads up that these creatures existed. I can't say that's true for Davonmere. They may not be prepared for what's happening. And so any insight that we could provide the leaders of that country, my home, would, I think, go miles. Whereas here in, Carnavia, that we have confident leaders of each of the city who we can trust. As hard that is for me to admit. That does mean we would choose to potentially not help any of the other quests. I don't know. We're choosing who we save at this point.
Is there a boat dock at this where we're at?
No, this is a desert village.
That's what we have a ways to go before. How about this? See, where would be the closest boat or the best route to go to get to a boat?
Probably Violet Hall.
So, give me. It's gonna be a low DC, very very easy roll. But go ahead and give me a history roll. See if you can recall some information.
Only about a 15.
Okay. So you remember that there was only the one boat that goes between Violet Hall and Galebank, but they are in the middle of building a boat in Skull. As the Cape Frontiers, Gofar, Grodar, they washed up on like the southern shore, so they already had an inkling of where they wanted to set sail from. So the two smiths, the dwarf Longbeard and Shortbeard, they're working with them to build a new, bigger, better boat because they don't know. Obviously, the ship that they all came on with Edenfell was burned down by a dragon, but that still doesn't mean that there isn't any big threats out there on the voyage. So they are preparing a big ship that isn't just, wood and isn't just ballistas. They are working on getting new defenses, new offenses, stuff to make sure that you guys can start on your trip.
Yeah, Balasar's uncle. That's right.
Yeah.
So we got a while to wait anyways, so...
True.
Yes. Last you guys heard, they were still a little ways off. They didn't have exact details, and especially since you've been gone now for probably about a week and a half, and you haven't got any updates yet. But yeah, they're working on the boat in Skull.
Fair point. I forgot about that. Good reminder. I guess we can at least prepare everyone mentally to what we may be walking into. It's not gonna happen any sooner, but it's better than nothing. And
If I find her...
Sabas will look around. Is there anything else in this room besides the macabre corpses or anything?
You can give me a perception.
Sure. No, I won't.
You kind of kick around some of the bodies. It doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. Just a rock floor and bodies and an orb.
Well, you don't have to keep talking in this grim room, I suppose.
Yeah, especially if you're going to start kicking the heads off the skeletons.
Well, they didn't do us any favors.
Mm-hmm.
Sabas will walk out to the next back room that he came from and kind of look at you guys and...
I know everybody here has dark vision, but did anybody have any source of light?
You can usually make me.
Just curious, just out of curiosity.
Did he
I can
cast
make-
lights?
I can
Or
make
Maelthorin?
dancing lights. Yeah. No, I think it's called dancing lights.
Right. I just didn't know if you did do that.
Oh, it's called. Did I specifically? No.
I don't believe so. That's why.
No, I did not.
I was just asking if there is like a light source, or if you guys are going off of your dark vision.
Basically going off our dark vision
Okay.
right now, I believe.
Sabas is going off of his dark vision currently.
That's fine.
And I do have a candle if we need one.
So yeah, you guys head back to where Ogrurum is.
Yep.
I mean,
Yes.
report our success
Mhm.
for the quest, I believe. I mean,
So yeah, you guys walk back. It's a very quiet trip. I mean, outside of the rock guy, it was kind of a quiet area, but you make your way back, and you kind of get to the barricade. You kind of knock on it. Ogrurum gets the barricade out of the way. He goes, glad to see you guys back. I heard a little bit of ruckus in there.
Yeah, I think we kind of solved the issue. A
Good
creature rolling around in there.
creature. What kind of creature?
I look over at who was it I was talking to it or trying to talk to it?
I mean, Saren was able to understand because he cast tongues.
Saren, do you know what kind of creature that was?
We were told the name. I don't remember. Because my brain kept saying it's a Goron.
You guys, your characters weren't. You guys were.
Sabas looks around and he says, roly-poly.
A giant roly-poly.
As you say that, Ogrurum kind of like looks a little confused, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, I like the new style."
Whose new style?
Yours.
The orc, the half orc, Sabas.
New style. He, like, looks at himself again.
As I guess as you guys kind of like look at Sabas, now that you have, because dark vision just lets you see things in like a black and white. But now as you're kind of in a light and color starts to appear, you see that Sabas has 2 streaks in his hair. One is pure white and one is purple.
Oh. Yo, you kind of
Oh, it's almost like you got up the horns.
Did I lose my armor? What did...
Your hair is colored. Someone
What?
bring him a mirror, a reflection.
And you, like...
Where's the river?
finally sees a white piece. He's like... Getting old. What?
Check the other side.
Purple. And he sees the purple one and he's like... Alright, I didn't... It's a phase. It's, you know, trying to change things up. Thanks for noticing.
He's going through puberty. It's fine.
Sabas decks him on the shoulder. just like as soon as he hears like Maelthorin start to say something, it's like extend the arm.
Bap. Ow. Better?
He goes, well, that's 100 gold for each of you, as promised. And he gives you all a sack of 100 gold. He's like, well, I know you guys got a lot going on, and we have to get back to our jobs, so you guys are welcome to stay as long as you like, and if you leave, well, it was good seeing you.
Yes, you
Probably,
too.
but thank you. Take
What
care.
time is it? We should probably rest.
Yeah. Ogrim goes, I've been down here for approximately, it's probably around dinner time.
Okay, sounds like bathhouse, then food, then rest.
Need to see if I can wash out this dye in my hair as well.
I already am on the food. I'm already on the food, guys. Don't worry.
The full burrito. Like, where did he
Working
get
on it.
Hold on.
Sure, did you get your food? We're not even
Did you, I was gonna say, did you pull out like rations?
I just heard food. I just heard food.
Oh, like you're not like, Maelthorin's not eating food right now. He's just like, I'm on it. We're going.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
No, I'm
okay,
on.
okay,
Let's
okay.
go, let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys head out the mines. Get yourself cleaned up, and no matter how hard you scrub Sabas, there's no color coming out.
At least it looks dope.
Okay.
Right? It's a
I mean,
good problem to have.
one might say that. Someone else might say it looks lame, but whatever.
I feel like my new name should be Travis with this white hair I have. A name calls to me. Am I balding?
It beckons me.
no,
No, I'm good. Oh,
that's
there's
receiving.
still another few years before that'll happen. Okay. Sabas will just enjoy the path. He'll just like he tried it, it didn't work, and he's just like accepts it. It is what it is.
At least you finally smell good. You've been reeking it up for a while before you.
You literally play around with dead, decomposing corpses. I don't.
Yeah, but
wanna hear
I wash. I usually
anything.
wash the corpses.
No,
before I
you
put
do
them.
not.
You don't know.
Snoozy stinks to
Get
high
outta here
hell,
with that.
and everybody just doesn't say anything.
Okay,
because
what
we
have you
don't
been
wanna hurt
doing
your
to Susie, and
feelings.
why are you smelling her? We need to have a discussion later.
You can smell her from a block away because she's a decomposing corpse.
Oh, you two lovers have it. I'm
How
going to get some food.
Dare
Thank
you? How dare you
Balasar.
talk to me?
I
Sure.
didn't bring up smell
Wanna come
first.
He's out of line, but he's right.
He's
I'm going to find food.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't follow me.
You're following me.
Don't follow. I'm in front.
No,
I-
I'm in front.
I have
I think
electric-
Sabas will do the thing where he like tries to like barely get ahead of him, like a little bit of a elbow like in front.
Yeah, you guys get out of the bath, have a nice dinner, and have a nice rest. I don't know if you noticed, Skylar, but I did adjust the notes for that already.
I was going to if you didn't, so.
Um,
Boss man.
and yeah, so you guys get a full night's rest. Me. Let's see, what day are we on?
One honk, two shoe.
Wait, one honk, two shoe? How do you do two shoes?
Let's see. Put one on the one foot.
Honk, shoe, shoe.
Isn't it always
shoe.
Wait, I thought it was always shoe. Is it really honk shoe? Honk shoe seems wrong.
You can honk shoe if you want.
Wow, the double honk.
I'm trying to feel like I'm in clown college. Anyway.
You guys wake up the morning of Cluda 7. A nice sunny day. There's a light breeze today. But yeah, from here, you guys, you still have the 2 quests in Skull, the quest in Violet Hall, and then the quest in Astrafeld.
Are those still pinned? What were they? Let me take a look.
They
at
should
that.
still be penned, yes.
Are you saying they're building the ship in Skull?
They are. They are constructing the ship over there. They don't
So we
have.
should-
When you were there, they had like a small little like fishing port. But between having the 2 smiths there, as well as just kind of having the people there that were in the guild, all the like soldiers, apparent like people just work on the boat. They just got a bunch of people working on this thing.
Just a.
So it would make more sense to probably do Skull last.
So we're down here in the south. Nothing going on in Skull, or did we?
There's 2 things going on in Skull.
Yeah, so in Skull, you have Gofar asking for some practice. That way, when you guys take the trip back home, he is ready to fight whatever comes his way. And then you have some sea creatures that were reportedly messing with the fishermen and messing with the fish ecosystem, causing not only the fishermen to not be able to safely go and get fish, but also certain fishes to appear less often.
Okay. Hey, how about this? We know we need to get make sure the boats are going, and if there's sea monsters attacking the fish, that might slow down Skull's production. What do you guys think?
I mean, they are the highest ranking, like, urgency level out of them. Why is the training one a 4 out of 5? He's that urgent?
Never said they were done accurately.
The training is
Fair.
urgent.
I mean,
I was gonna say that's more urgency than the fish. I guess he doesn't care for seafood.
Did we go to Astrafeld?
You did not. You went straight to Pandashali. You didn't do the quest in Violet Hall either.
Yeah, I think we weighed our options that the urgency of their 2 quests superseded
Yeah.
everything else.
we didn't know how long it would take, and if we had a chance to do them all anyway, to be
Yeah.
honest. I'm still not really sure we have the time, but
I mean, I'm more concerned about the fish and the people's food of Skull than I am the training.
Mm-hmm.
Of go far,
Agreed.
Because
If
if
we
they're
have
not going
time
there
to train
first, they
before
don't
we
have
leave.
energy to build the bolt.
Right, the training experience would be nice because maybe that's like a nice little level up boost or something. But like, go far, I don't know. But like to go all the way over and then all the way back and then try to go all the way back, I feel like we'd be wasting
I
a lot of
know.
time.
That is true too. That is true. Hello, Saren. You want to hold that off and maybe go help your family?
Yeah, if we take too long, they could already be done by the time we come back. So if we go there
Yeah.
now, and then we can go to Violet Hall and then all the way back to Skull. Do a big ol' sideways 9 kind of motion.
It says they recovered books. Oh, they just want to make a library. Okay.
Yeah, they want painting done. Maybe we'll learn something.
I'm thinking that we've got some serious urgency going on with the need to leave, and if there are sea creatures, that's gonna hold back our boating. So we should probably figure that out
Yeah, it does make the most sense.
now that we
Or
have
just
an
the way it
urgent
is.
vision telling us that stuff is not good.
Potentially. Like I said, it's not a guarantee, but I mean, do we really want to? We already knew that we were probably on a timer. This just reassures what we already suspected. And where, right? Before it was maybe it's going to happen here in Carnavia, but now we know, or I feel like I know it's going to be in Davonmere. His first or last stand. So
Well,
if we
go ahead.
If
want to secure the sea, I'm totally okay with it.
if it wasn't a sea monster that I felt like we would need all hands on deck for, would even like throw the idea out of like splitting up. But I feel like we're all going to be needed to mess with sea monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you guys have any reason to return to, head back that way towards Astrofeld and towards Violet Hall, we should just go.
I vote go.
I have to agree. I think we should go.
Good. Sounds like a plan.
Let's do it.
All right. So, you guys decide to head to the Skull. Getting your little horse and carriage, you guys start making your way. During the travel, again, you followed the road not paved, it's not. It's just mainly dirt road. From Pondashali to Skull takes with horse. You guys, it's about 4 days travel. And I'm just gonna do some overall luck rolls here for each day.
I love a luck roll.
So there's 3, and then there is 4. Okay. On the final day, you guys you've left the desert, did the little patch of the grassland. You are now kind of in this like dirt, muddy area. And it is a day where it's downpouring. It is raining very heavily. And as you guys are kind of trying to get up a hill, your wheels get stuck in the mud.
So, Balasar, will you come help me with this? I need you to put the replacement wheel, or to dig us out, and I'll lift up the stuck spot.
Price of being strong, I guess. All right,
You
come on.
know, I would help, but someone punched me in the face the other day, so
I punched you in the shoulder, you crybaby.
well, you know what?
Well, you two quit.
It smacked my face a little bit.
My
Okay.
goodness. You know what? I put the hood over my head, and I go out in the rain just to scout around, just to make sure nothing creeps up on us while they're doing that. Just so I can get away from their bickering.
Okay.
Some of us with long locks of hair don't want our nice hair to get all wet.
So that'll
And
be
nature.
Balasar and Sabas, a strength check. And go ahead, searching around. Just kind of give me a perception check, Dad.
Okay.
Heavy ass cart. It'd be less heavy if
Heavy ass
we didn't have a fat ass necromancer in it.
Not the best, but something.
15.
Wait, are we
Believe.
both holding up the cart as someone's putting the wheel on?
No, I was gonna hold up the cart and have you replace the wheel because you're better with your hands, I would imagine, with the whole bow sword stuff going on. Whereas I'm literally just a dumbass brute who can just take the damage and just lift.
Can I, with that 13, kind of like put my shoulder into the cart and go up as I'm putting the wheel on?
Yeah, so... What was your perception, Dad?
Did I roll?
It did
I
not come
thought
up
I
on-
rolled, and when I hit the button, the dice came down, but I think it was his roll. Let me try
Oh.
again.
Yeah, I would say it didn't come up on my
There we go.
But while that's
Nice.
coming in...
That 20.
I see everything.
I see everything.
I can see.
Okay, so we'll get to that nat 20 here in a moment. For the two strength boys, I don't know if it's because of the rain or what, but you are trying to lift, but your hands aren't getting a good grip. Even with Balasar's assistance, you guys kind of start lifting it up, and you're like, "All right, let's get this wheel on." And Sabas, your foot starts slipping. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
No, shit. Passive insight investigation. There we go. Click. Nope, not that one. 14.
14. With a 14, you were able to catch yourself. The cart doesn't start rolling down the hill, but
Sorry. Sorry
um,
about that.
I will need another strength check from the both of you.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So with slipping, you actually find a nice spot where you're able to get a good grip, and you just like
the angle.
Start lifting this thing up. As you are lifting this up, you do notice that as you are putting your all into this, and your muscles start bulging, some purple veins come visible for a moment. As you lift it up, Balasar, you were like trying to help, but like he kind of lifts it up and you almost slip yourself because you weren't expecting it to just lift like that. You get the wheel kind of readjusted and kind of put back on there, and you set it down, and you guys kind of like help push it over the hill. Dubbager, with a natural 20 perception, scouting the area, what are you keeping an eye out for?
I'm searching around, just mainly my main thing is to make sure that there's nothing creeping around us that's going to attack us while they're working on the wheel. And secondly, if maybe there might be a chance for some treasure. But mainly for looking for things that might attack us.
Yeah, you're kind of looking around. It's rainy, but because of that, the dust is kind of not rising. So it's pretty, outside of the rain, pretty clear. You can see pretty well. You don't really spot anybody. But as you're looking around, about 40 feet away, you do see like a little bush, and there seems to be something like kind of glowing.
Okay. Well, I am going to sneak over there, or go over there stealthily.
Okay.
How's that sound? Let's do stealth. Oh, that's supposed to be with advantage. 26, and I'll go there and check out this shiny thing.
Yeah, you approach, and you see that there is a tiny capsule. That the thing that was shining was the lid. It's like a gold lid. And inside of it, you see a slip of paper.
Okay. Can I pry it open?
Yeah, give me a strength check to see if you can twist this lid off. The lid. The lid.
Patrick, the lid.
The lid.
The map. The map. The map.
Well, the
Come on.
11.
Yeah, you with an 11, you start. You feel like you're about to get it, but in reality, it's just the rain making the lid wet, and then your hand kind of just slips.
Okay.
You weren't able to get a good grip on it, and trying to open it didn't seem to work for you this time.
All right, I will kind of put it in my inventory and go back, see how they're doing with the wheel.
Yeah, by the time you get back, they are at the top of the hill, and you rejoin them, hop back into the cart. The sword of longing. As you kind of sit back and the cart starts moving, it's like, oh, my friend, that letter's suspicious.
Ooh.
I know that you have very good eye, but you cannot see into the different planes. There was a person who had some form of ethereal form. He looked like a nerd. He had a cloak and many, many books.
Were they his? Okay, guys. If you hear me talking, don't mind me. I'm not going crazy. Were these his books?
Well, he had
Or
books
whose what books?
in his backpack.
What bugs?
Backpack.
What?
Oh.
Did he say something about books? I didn't
Okay,
hear
yeah,
him
guys.
right.
I take out the capsule. I found this, and my sword's telling me that it came from some guy that had a backpack full of books. Can you kind of guess who that may have been?
Backpack full of
Biblioteca?
That's what I'm thinking.
Books? I mean, ethereal.
I tried to open it up, but it was
Zest.
my hands were slippery because of the rain.
Oh, I tried to open the jar.
Do you hand him the capsule to try to open?
I'm gonna try to open it one more time. Now my hands are dry. Just
Okay.
hold on. If I can't get it here, I'll try it. I'll let you try. And nope, I can't.
Even worse
Oh.
than before.
Ah,
You,
Here, go ahead.
you now confirm your worst fear. It wasn't the rain that stopped you the first time. You just couldn't open it.
That's fucked up.
I take it and I'm like, is this a magical capsule? And I try to open it.
Go ahead and give me a strength.
Really?
Whoa.
I got 8. I gotta.
You also can't get it open.
What?
All right. Watch out. Everybody move. I got this.
You couldn't even help out with the tire, so I don't.
Will you just,
Ooh.
all right? Will you just,
He does have a point. I mean,
Alright.
you did sit
And-
in here like a pampered princess.
Who did the best at helping out with the tire?
what
Or
am I
the wheel,
rolling for
not
this?
tire,
What
the
are we
wheel.
rolling?
strength
I'm
check.
assuming Okay, I just wanted to make sure. It literally
We're going in a good direction.
It
Sabas
was in
literally,
the right direction, and I was gonna just destroy this fucking jar.
Sabas looks at each and every one of them one by one, and he's gonna just like raise one of his eyebrows. Is like, "Do you want to hand me the ketchup bottle?"
Yeah, I
I
think we
we're all
do.
just taking turns at this point.
Let's catch up.
Sabas will put his hand out.
Fine. My bad. Oh, it almost landed on two.
I really wanted it to be a 2.
It's the ketchup bottle buff, man.
You go
Ketchup makes me so buff.
and it doesn't open.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
No.
With a 20, you
It fucking snaps in half. It doesn't open. I rip open.
when it opens, you hear a as it like kind of pops open. Just a puh.
Take the lid, the letter out,
Mm-hmm.
or piece of paper, whatever it is.
Yep, it's just a piece of paper.
Look at the paper.
So, you look at the paper and it has some writing on it. You see a letter written in Infernal.
Ooh,
As if
nice.
it was meant for you to read it.
So I will go ahead and read it.
You see that at the top it is addressed to a Mr. Hand.
Okay.
And it goes on to essentially read as the demon must be brought in. Not only is the bounty on his family the biggest in the 9 hells, but he is directly correlated to the fiery pit. If he claims that, if he reclaims that, a whole section of the 9 hells is no longer ours. Order and control is what we do, and order and control is what we shall always do. Always is all capital. Find the demon, find his parents, murder them. Well, murder the parents, bring the kid in. We might be able to manipulate him still. His mind is young. Don't fail me. And you see that at the bottom, it is signed in a more ancient infernal, but still legible, and it is the Demon Lord of Hellfire. Underneath that, in a much newer writing, if you are reading this, your eyes are as true as what he says. You are walking the right path. My body, although out of my control, soon I am able to do just one last gesture. Find Hugh in Davonmere. I'm sure by now you know where that is. Biblioteca.
Okay, guys. I read out the whole thing to
Mhm.
them. Yeah, it sounds like apparently Biblioteca was originally not too bad of a guy. With that said, what does this mean about me taking over the 9 Hells? Am I royalty?
That'd be pretty
I
cool.
mean, is this Biblioteca before or after he was
No, it says
taken
here, I
over?
believe he dropped this off apparently before the blue stuff took him over, the way it sounds. Because he said he don't have much longer to control his body. That's what that blue stuff does to you, right?
He was
Yeah.
under the influence of the guy, Bririel.
Yeah, Bruriel is one of the original members of the cult. That, at least to your knowledge, has direct ties to Saren. In a means to, just because it's been a while, I'm just kind of giving a quick overcap of what Bruriel is. Mortal enemy of Saren's ancestor. In one last attempt to spit in her face, he tried to consume Saren's soul and take over his body, but because of some divine intervention, that was put to a stop. And now he took over the body of Biblioteca, who, unbeknownst to him, found something unluckily and got himself possessed. But as of right now, what information you know, it seems like this Bruriel person is in Biblioteca's body.
It's just schemes and the schemes and the more schemes.
Does this mean that after we go across seas, we have to go to the 9 Hells to take that over so he doesn't have control over them? That's a question for another time.
Give me... Let's see. I want Dubbager... No, he read it off. I want everybody to make me an insight check. Okay. So Maelthorin, and Sabas with a 15. Yep. So Sabas and Maelthorin, from the way that the letter sounds, it seems like this might not be connected with the whole cult situation. The way it reads, it seems that this Mr. Hand, at one point was working with the Demon Lord of Hellfire and was sent to hunt down this demon family. And it seems somewhere along the way, whether Biblioteca is known as Mr. Hand, or if Mr. Hand gave this to Biblioteca, Biblioteca got a hold of it and had a little annotation there at the end. And kind of seemed to have left it in the bush.
I don't think any of us will pretend to know what's going on 100%, but none of these names I can't think would line up with what's going on right now in Davonmere. This seems to be all you, big man. It's its own set of problems, I think, at least.
Yes, Mr. Hand just makes me think of Hugh.
Hugh Jackman?
No, Hugh the Hand.
Wait,
The barber?
Think of you, the hand.
The barber?
The one
who
I
opened up
told you
the-
that took me in and I was on a ship for a few years.
Oh, that you. Yep. Forgive me.
man,
I would-
you
That's
got
all right.
hair on your mind, don't you? Now you're talking about a barber.
Well, it was the best barber show, quartet that I ever did encountered in all my days on Davonmere.
You guys
so-
remember that play though?
That crappy thing.
That was
Okay,
such
let's
a
quit
good
talking
play.
about that crappy thing.
That's a good point. That was a terrible play. We shouldn't have
Such a
brought it
good
up.
play.
That's my fault.
I miss the days of felt like a lifetime ago.
And as Maelthorin goes through the emotions and relives the play, you guys make it to the walls where you are met with the Odd Brothers.
I feel like it's
Todd
bad.
odd, lot odd.
Todd Laud.
How's it going, Odd guys?
So who's gonna rock paper scissors him this time?
Yes,
I got it.
that is
got it.
indeed. Oh, again, yes. Time for redemption.
I don't remember how we played this. What did we do last time? Did we roll?
Wait, but what
No,
are you guys doing?
we just
here?
did rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
That's not fair. I looked like it was delayed on my screen. You cheated.
You just went too fast, Travis.
You see, Lada's just like, yes, fuck yeah, dude, fuck you, let's go. He's
This quickly became not suitable for kids, didn't it?
and he's just like, whew. Excuse me, I've been holding that in since you beat me last. Good round.
What
Good
are you
round.
guys doing here?
What are we doing here? We're watching the gate. It's our job.
Oh,
But
that's
we're here
right.
to help out with the sea monsters.
Oh, the sea monsters. Yes. You can head on in and make yourself at home. And it's at this point that bells start ringing. Ding, ding,
what's that, Oddball?
ding, 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 ding.
The heck is that?
And there's like,
That
they
doesn't
haven't
seem
used the
good.
bells outside of the festival season, outside of the tournament. We've never heard the bells. And you hear, magically amplified, the voice of the High Wizard. Oh, what's his fucking name? Fulthrin Xantar.
Yeah.
His voice echoes. All available units to the docks. The sea creature. He's breaking through. He's breaking into the port. And we see.
I guess that's us too, guys.
Yeah. And there's like, quickly go. We will take care of your horses and cart and make our way there right after. But you guys are going to be way more useful over there than we will.
All right.
So you guys get out, start heading over. Now we see the alternate timeline where, since you didn't come here first, the sea creature is attacking the harbor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does that mean
Good thing we
the
came
guy
when we
training
did.
is going to be training with like a bunch of preschoolers, and there's just going to be a bunch of like, oh god.
Well, actually, as you run over there, you get to the docks. Well, before you get to the docks, you see a massive form in the distance. As you get closer, it towers over some of the buildings. And as you break through the last neighborhood and get to the dock, well, in order to get to the dock, you have to actually exit the town and go a little bit towards, because the town isn't directly on the coast, so it is a little bit of a trek. But as you like come out of the village, you see a large mass coming out of the ocean at the dock, and as you get there, you see that Gofar and Grodar are there. They seem like they might have just started fighting it themselves, but you see in front of you a giant mass. You see a head that comes to a pointed end. 8 giant tentacles seem to be flapping in the air and slamming down onto the shore, as although maybe not your characters, maybe your characters don't know this, not a whole lot of sea travel, not a whole lot of creatures in the sea that you've dealt with, but for everybody listening and all the players here in the room, you find yourself in front of a kraken. You see this kraken seem to have old scars, deep-rooted old scars in the head. This thing looks ancient. And as you guys remember, the big wave blast after the mission failure at the top of the mountain, it affected magic. Was there magic holding this beast at bay that was canceled out by this wave of mysterious void energy? But then you quickly have to adjust your thinking as you guys rush up to help in the fight. And we will get into combat next time. And as you guys run up, you see that Gofar looks over. Oh, it's about time you guys got here. Come on in. There's enough to go around. We're having a feast tonight.
Okay.
What?
Save, I'm pretty sure.
Shield is not going to help you because this isn't an attack. I will need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. 34 damage.
Hurt.
I
I
did.
don't like it.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever rolled this high with this many d10s before. I am impressed with myself. There is a possibility you go down. I'm not gonna roll my actual dice. I'm gonna roll on our board for you all to see.